Welcome back to the channel. I have officially finished working on the car. I got it up and running, taking it on a test drive now, and everything seems to be working like it's supposed to. So welcome back, Chaos Bang channel with LB. So let me give you a little breakdown of what I had to do to get this car up and running. Sorry for taking a while for my last update, but I had to get some surgery done and spend a little personal time with the family and everything, and recuperating and everything. So not 100% yet, but it was enough where I could complete the work that needed to be done on the car. So what we ended up doing was, once new drive gear came in, I went on and started assembling everything. Had to get a new boot for the drive shaft that goes over the output shaft. Got that in, put a little multi-purpose gear grease into the shaft so that way it keep it a little lubricated. Didn't really need it, but it couldn't hurt. So I went on and put that in there and reassembled the housing, reassembled all the gears in there and everything. I did have to get a fluid transfer pump that I got from AutoZone. Wasn't the greatest. I ended up having to go and get a short tube made so that way it could go down into the field plug for the transfer case. And I had to get a little ingenious in order to get the plug back in on the transfer case, because there wasn't really a lot of room left in there. But once I got all of that done, reassembled everything, went to start the car up, and then the car didn't want to start because the battery went dead. So I ended up having to get a new battery, put the new battery in there, car started right up. Had a bunch of lights on there, like the ABS and the traction control lights on. To clear those, all I had to do is drive the car maybe about 20 feet, and those alarms cleared themselves. Now I'm just driving the car now, and everything appears to be running properly. Do realize I have another issue that I didn't realize. Well, I don't know if this is related to everything else that was going on, or this is just something that's newly interjected. But right now the suspension is staying in sports mode, so I'm riding a little bit harsher than I would prefer. But all in all, everything seems to be smooth. One thing I did realize, and I should have checked it before I put everything back together, but I'm going to have to replace one of the bearings on the rear case of the transfer case that goes to the rear output shaft. So I'll be doing that once the bearing come in. Everywhere that I look to order the bearings, even from the dealership, the bearings was on back order, and I needed to get my car up and running this week. So right now it's driving pretty smooth though, so that's not a big issue. So upon putting everything back together, pretty pleased with the work I've done, and we'll be doing a little tutorial on how to do the work. It's pretty straightforward. It's pretty much the same thing you would probably do on any other car, but when you look up and look for tutorials on how to do work on the W221 refresh, the 2012, well, the W221 period 4matics, there are no real tutorials on how to do the work. So I'm gonna do a short tutorial on what to do to do the work I've did on my car. Feel pretty confident that I took care of the issue that it was having. So as I'm saying right now, I've been driving now for about 5-10 minutes, and everything appears to be fine. So I'm going to go ahead and check out and give you any updates that come after this. But as of right now, the transfer case rebuild is complete, and the car appears to be running properly. Get on the highway and see how it handles on the highway and everything, but you know, with it being snow last night coming out of my driveway, the traction control kicked on and all the tires gripped like they were supposed to, so doing good. So thanks for checking out the channel. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel, share the video if need be. Thanks for checking out the channel. Peace.